Here's the hot take recap that nobody asked for about last night's main event on Netflix between Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. First of all, what a SHIT show. Let's get to the main event first. It was just so disappointing. I'm sorry. And I'm a big fan of Mike Tyson. Maybe you are too. I think a lot of people were hoping to see him win. Obviously, he did not. Spoiler alert if you didn't watch it. Was it a show? Was it staged? Yeah, I think it was a show. I think there was no way anyone was getting knocked out. There was no way Jake Paul was going to go full force at his young, energetic age. And there was no way Mike Tyson was going to go full force at his experienced, super strong, muscly deal. Like there was just, it was like they were both just tippy-tapping around. Now, if you saw the fight, also Mike Tyson was dealing with a knee injury, which he looked okay in the first round and then horrible the rest of the night. It looked like he was injured. He was kind of limping, gimping around. We feel bad for him. And nobody wants to feel bad for Iron Mike Tyson. All right, that's my thoughts on that. You know that Jake Paul won, as I predicted at the end, full 8 rounds with a decision. So that's that. Other than that, let's talk about a few other things. Netflix, again, what the heck happened? Buffer, waiting, circle of death. Like, come on, y'all. You should have tested the systems, had the internet stuff right, because everybody was having problems. It was like totally ridiculous. I'm loving the memes I'm seeing on the internet about Netflix. They better get it together for the NFL that's coming up. That's all I can say. Announcers were like not great. What was Rosie Perez doing on there? What's her name? I have no idea. There was one guy at the end that was a very good announcer. Other than that, I don't know what was going on. Let's talk about the women's fight, because that was the actual real fight. What we witnessed last night, ladies and gentlemen, was one real boxing match and one boxing show. So the women, man, they went at it. There was blood all over the place. Serrano's face was cut and bleeding. So here's the deal. That was a real fight. That was exciting to watch. That was two warriors actually going at it. I thought it was a good fight, but I thought the whole process, the whole thing was off the rails. I don't know. The Netflix thing was off the rails. The hoopla about the main event, there was a show, was off the rails. The women's fight, I didn't like how she had that gaping open wound and kept fighting. I mean, I like it for her, but for me, as a spectator, I was like, oh, that should just stop or whatever. But kudos to her for keeping it going. Why I say went off the rails is because the referee didn't even hear the bell. He's like, wait, did you ring the bell? I didn't hear it. Was the bell ring? You got to tell me. Then when she got her eyes split open, he was like, I need a doctor. Yeah, where's the doctor? He's yelling for, the referee should not have to ask, did the bell get rung? What? And the referee should not have to ask, where's the doctor? And lastly, that girl was headbutting Serrano the whole time. Call it cheating. I agree. It was cheating. She's done it to other opponents apparently. And she kept doing it after the wound was showing and gaping bleeding. She kept going in with her head. Just fight a real fight. Anyways, that's long enough. That's my thoughts. Leave comments below about what your experience was and what you thought of the whole hoopla.